Hey guys, today we step into a forest where time forgets, where a golden ball falls into a cursed well, and a prince does not wait for love, but for payment. You've heard the tale. A princess kisses a frog, and he turns into a prince. But what if that kiss wasn't salvation, but a contract? What if the prince made a darker deal long before the curse ever came? Now, sit back and relax so we can start exploring today's story. In a quiet kingdom, a spoiled princess loses her golden ball in a deep forest well. A talking frog offers to retrieve it if she promises companionship. She lies, of course, but the frog finds her anyway, and her father forces her to keep her word. At night, she reluctantly lets him into her room, and he transforms into a prince. Yet this is no fairy tale ending, because the prince is not grateful. He's owed. Long ago, he made a deal. Eternal life in exchange for love freely given. But now, he's trapped in a cycle. And this kiss is just the beginning of someone else's curse. At the edge of the oldest woods, where the trees grow too close and the wind sounds like whispering teeth, there is a well. Its stones are slick with moss. The water is black as ink. And though the kingdom has long forgotten it, the well remembers every wish thrown inside, every secret bargained. A golden ball arcs through the air, then falls. A splash echoes, then silence. A girl with embroidered sleeves gasps, stomps her foot with frustration. Her voice is sharp, entitled, "Come back, it's mine. My father gave it to me." The well does not answer, until it does. A voice rises from the water, gurgling but clear. "If I bring it back, what will you give me?" The girl stares into the blackness. Her name is not important yet. She is called Princess, and she is used to being obeyed. She huffs, voice impatient. "Anything! I'll give you anything if you bring it back." The voice from below, slower now, deliberate. "Then you promise that I may dine with you and sleep on your pillow and be your companion." She laughs bitterly, waving a hand. "Yes, yes, just give it back." A ripple, a hand. No, not a hand, a webbed thing, holding gold. The ball is placed gently on the moss. She snatches it without thanks and runs. That night, the castle dines by candlelight. Goblets clink, harps play. Then, 3 knocks at the grand doors. The voice from outside is wet and unnatural. "Princess, you made a promise." She pales. Her voice trembles. "I didn't mean it. I didn't think he would follow me." The king, old and worn by war, frowns. He speaks with weary justice. "You gave your word. A royal promise must be kept." She protests, frightened and angry. "But he's a frog." The king's voice hardens. "Then you should not have lied." The frog is allowed in. He sits by her plate. He eats from her spoon. His eyes never blink. He speaks softly, but his words dig. "You promised I would be your companion." She does not answer. Later, in her chamber, he waits by her pillow. She protests again, voice cracking. "Please, don't make me." He responds with a hollow gentleness. "I do not make. You promised." She lets him curl beside her, heart pounding. He says no more, but neither of them sleeps. At dawn, she wakes with him still there, silent, staring, and something inside her cracks. She grabs him with both hands, desperate and tearful. "Is this what you want? Fine, then take it." She slams him against the wall, but he does not fall. He rises, skin peels, limbs stretch. The frog collapses, and from the ruin, a man stands. Not young, not old, not entirely human. His voice now is deep, cold, but weary. "You kept your word. Now I am free." He stands before her, skin pale and stretched too thin, veins tracing unfamiliar paths. His eyes, still amphibian, glow faintly. The princess steps back, voice trembling, not with fear, but realization. "You're not saved. You're still cursed." The man nods solemnly. "No, the curse is only half of the bargain. The rest is worse." He tells her of a deal struck long ago. Before he was a frog, before he was a man, his voice is hollow, like a story repeated too many times. "I traded my soul for love that would break the cycle, but no one ever loved freely. They all lied, just like you." Years ago, in a kingdom swallowed by plague and rot, a young prince knelt at the edge of the cursed well. In flashback, his voice echoes in desperation. "Let me live. Let me love. I will give anything." And something beneath the water answered. It gave him time, immortality in the form of a frog, until a kiss freely given would make him whole again. But none of the women kept their promises. Not one gave love freely, only pity, or revulsion, or power. He whispers now to the princess, "Each time I transform, I remember less of who I was." Ella, no longer defiant, asks softly, "Why did you keep coming back?" He looks at her with tired, fading hope. "Because someone might mean it one day." Ella sits across from him now, not in her gown, not as a princess, but as a girl who has heard too many truths too quickly. She murmurs, uncertain but honest, "I never meant to love you." He nods, but his voice grows distant. "But you felt something, and that is enough." The curse does not lift. Instead, it shifts. He reaches out, fingers brushing hers as his voice breaks. "Now the debt binds you." And with that, he vanishes, leaving behind only the golden ball and a trail of water leading to the well. She tries to forget, but the dream returns, night after night. The well, the kiss, the echo of his voice whispering, "Free me." And one morning, without understanding why, she returns to the forest. She drops the ball again and waits. A voice, now her own, rises from the well. "If I bring it back, what will you give me?" The circle completes. The well is older now. The kingdom has changed. Names forgotten, castles turned to dust, but the deal remains. A voice still echoes from below. Promises still fall from lips too quick to mean them. And deep beneath, something stirs and whispers, "One day, someone will mean it." But no one ever does. Not really. He was never freed, only passed on. The kiss was not salvation, but infection. And the frog waits, not for a princess, but for a promise that will finally be real. That's it for today. I'll make similar videos in the future. Subscribe so you don't miss any stories.